We are down here at the Rotorua Aquatic Centre for the MarineBots Competition, proudly hosted by our kura Pukeroa Oruawhata.
Today we are interviewing
Miriana.
who is one of the judges. What were some of the obstacle courses?
So, what I judge is the obstacle course for this Aquabots Regionals in Rotorua, and how you do it is that there's a line of hoops and you have to go through the hoops and you have 7 minutes to complete as many laps as you can. And I hope I'm doing a good job.
I'm Magnus from Pukeroa Power Hall. Today we are with Hunter and
Connell.
Okay, hi Hunter and Connor. What is the thing you're looking forward for today?
Obstacle course. Hatch retrieval.
Okay, thank you guys for your time. High five.
Rotorua Girls High School. Every team will win.
Yes, everyone's a winner.
Everyone's a winner, guys. We love that energy.
Alright, today we are here with
Maui.
What school are you from?
I'm from Whangamarino.
Nice. So what is the thing you're looking forward for today?
Winning and going to America.
Nice. Okay, those things. Are you excited for the competition today?
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Okay, thank you for your time. Today we are here with
Kia ora, my name is Sauta Hapara from Oahu. Our group name is called Oruawhata.
What is the thing you're looking forward for today?
We're looking forward to completing these challenges and also just having fun.
Thank you.
Today we are here with
Sea Devils.
What is your name?
I'm Nixon. I'm Savannah.
What are 3 things you wanted your bot to achieve?
Honestly, the only thing I don't want it to do is fall apart.
What are the 4 forces that impact your marine bot?
Big areas, heavy things, and maybe also the hook on it because the tilt's very heavy on it. But we've finished all our buoyancy, so it should go well.
What testing have you done to find out that your changes have made a difference?
To change the buoyancy.
How is your bot unique?
Well, everyone made the bigger ones, the utility. Yeah. So we were the only ones who made the small ones, and we made the small one because we think it could move faster.
What was each member's strength or responsibility?
I built the bot and did all the buoyancy. So I'm driving.
What did you do?
I did the fact sheet and I helped cut the PVC pipes.
What were some challenges you guys faced? Have any challenges that you faced?
Not really, but it did keep on falling apart. So we had to drill it, screw it together. Yeah.
We have the Valkyries Diva Divers.
What were 3 things you wanted your bot to achieve?
Probably being able to actually move, getting through the obstacles.
I would say floating. Working. Like all the motors? Yeah, all the motors working together.
How did you accomplish this?
We accomplished this by testing multiple times, and we have tried to modify our Aquabot so it's usable, functional.
What are 4 forces that impact your marine bot?
Floating, not properly moving and stuff. So either floated too much or it just dropped down.
How did you design your bot to accommodate the different courses?
The first thing was we made sure our bot was small, but not too small, so it can easily travel and go through various obstacle courses.
How was your guys' bot unique?
Got a very big hook in the front with no attached bar.
My responsibility was writing the fact sheet and just overseeing the building, I guess.
My responsibility was building it and helping.
Mine was making sure the motors worked. Mine was practicing drive.
What were some of the challenges you faced and how did you overcome them?
One of the challenges we faced was our Aquabot was floating and not really sinking. So to accommodate that, we decided to chop off the pool floaties a little bit so that it would sink.
Hi, my name is Aya and I'm part of the Valkyries Robotics.
Hi, my name is Dene.
Hi, my name's Kylie.
Kia ora, my name's Huia.
Nice. And what is your guys' team name?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
What are 3 things you wanted your bot to achieve?
To be fast and go through obstacles.
What are 4 forces that impact your marine bot?
Weight force, lift force, gravity, support force.
How have you modified your marine bot to change effects in those forces?
Yeah, so the pool noodles, we've moved it around so that the weight, it will support the weight of the other side of the robot, like moved it around.
Let's try and balance it out.
Yeah.
What testing have you done to find out that your changes have made a difference?
So we have this big sink at school and we tested it out there. Yeah, and we also have been testing it when we got here.
How did you design your bot to accommodate the different courses?
Got a big anchor hook at the front to
Pick up stuff. Yeah. Tested different types of hooks to pick up stuff, and we found that the anchor hook is the strongest one.
How is your guys' bot unique from every other bot?
It's bright green.
Yeah.
What was each team member's strength or responsibility?
We kind of shared all the work, that no one had like a specific task. It's like everyone's ideas.
What are some of the challenges you faced and how did you guys overcome them?
Probably making it sink. Yeah. Yeah. So our robot it keeps floating. Yeah. So to go to the obstacle course, we have to make it like even sink like a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, we cut it up the pool noodles, like switched it around and stuff to make that work.
I'm Anthea, and today we will be introducing
The masterminds.
what were things you wanted your bot to achieve and how did you accomplish this?
Level in the water.
What are the 4 forces that impact your marine bot? How did you modify your marine bot to change the effect of those forces?
We built it so it was small and good enough to go through the hoops.
What testing have you done to find out your changes have made a difference?
To test if it was buoyant enough, we put foam on it so it could float more.
How did you design your bot to accommodate the different courses?
We made it small, fast.
And beautiful. Yeah.
How is your bot unique?
The looks,
Yeah.
the amazing fastness, and everything about it makes it unique.
What was each team's member's strength or responsibility?
So I think Major's strength and responsibility was doing the hatch one where you have to open the hatch.
Yeah, like driving.
Yeah.
Leia was good at doing the obstacle course, maneuvering through the hoops, and overall just a good teammate.
What were some of the challenges you faced and how did you overcome them?
So while we were doing the obstacle course, had too much holes in it, so it would absorb too much water and sink to the ground. So we had to finish that one and grab it and fix it. So what we did was we grabbed pool noodle and zip tied it on to make it like float instead of sinking.
I'm here interviewing
Mr. Mohammed. I'm supporting Belgrace. I'm teaching at Rotorua Girls High School.
What have you done to prepare them?
We had some drawbacks, like we don't have a pool at our school. So the students, they have made their boat and they tried to test it in a sink. So it is our first year at the competition. So they are trying to fix their design and let's see how it goes in the tournament.
Okay, so how would you react or celebrate if you won?
We will be really happy because since this is our first time we are part of this tournament, so it will be a great feeling.
And today we have here,
Te Taira, Oruawhata the Taira, yeah.
who are you here supporting today?
Pukeroa, Oruawhata.
Our bots.
Now they've been working hard, they've been practicing and arguing as well, but they're sorting it out. Yep.
If they do win, how would you celebrate it?
Kai. It will be a big kai with this lot. Kia ora.
Today we are here with
Hiraina.
Malachi. Hiraina and Malachi. What is your team name?
Oruawhata.
Today we have here
Denzel.
Joy Daisy.
Cohen.
David.
What is your guys' team name?
KSS.
What are 3 things you wanted your bot to achieve?
Get through the hoops
How did you accomplish this?
by making it go up.
By retrying.
By making it go up, bring it up, and then make it go down slowly.
By learning the controls and knowing what to do with it.
What testing have you guys done to find out that your changes has made a difference?
It's going up better.
How did you design your bot to accommodate different courses, like obstacle courses?
By using the controls.
How is your bot unique from everyone else's?
It's smaller than the others.
Yeah, it's smaller so it can float better and go through the water.
What was each team member's strength or responsibility in your marine bot?
I was the one that had to guide them where to go.
I was the one who had to push the cord and pull the cord.
I was the one who was driving it.
And I was the one driving and telling if to pull it up or make the cable go more in the water.
What were some of the challenges you faced and how did you overcome them?
It wouldn't go upwards, so we had to fix it to make it go upwards.
Kia ora, my name is Rena and I'm from Rotorua Primary School and today we're here with
Benji.
It's Sarah. What's your team name?
Aquamines.
What were 3 things you wanted your bot to achieve and how did you accomplish this?
Well, we wanted to float.
How did you design your bot to accommodate the different courses?
We added these cones as hydrodynamics to make it go faster. We've got pool noodles for buoyancy and we taped the PVC pipes to stop it from pulling apart.
What was each team's member strength or responsibility?
My responsibility was mostly the building. My strength was probably fixing it.
I'm pretty creative. What were some of the challenges you faced and how did you overcome them?
It's the whole entire thing about motors.
Today we're here with the Pukeroa bots. What were 3 things you wanted your bot to achieve and how did you accomplish this?
Started off with 3 different designs. First one we came out not that good, so we changed it, the final design to this one.
How did you design your bot to accommodate the different courses?
Just some trial and error, that's basically it.
How is your bot unique?
One of the smallest ones, and it can go in the dark.
What were some of the challenges you faced and how did you overcome them?
We had a problem with acceleration, so we did some modifications and it worked. And then buoyancy and weight. It was kind of hard to get it, but once we got it, it was pretty much fun.
Thank you for your time.
And Connell. What were 3 things you wanted your bot to achieve and how did you guys accomplish it?
We wanted it to not really high, but not too high, so it would still float on the water. So we adjusted this by cutting the
What testing have you done to find out that your changes have made a difference?
we have gone to the house 2 times and check it out and see if that works out there.
How did you design your bot to accommodate the different courses?
We actually didn't know it was different. We just actually told them and
Today we have here
Mahina and Aotea.
And what is your guys' team name?
Matariki.
What were 3 things you wanted your bot to achieve?
To actually work in the water.
Yeah. And that it won't break apart.
That we wanted it to complete like
At least one obstacle.
Hunter, Regan.
What were 3 things you wanted your bot to achieve, and how did you guys accomplish this?
Pick stuff up, go through the obstacle course.
How is your bot unique?
we named it Will Jordan after a rugby player.
What were some of the challenges you faced, and how did you overcome them?
Not having a hook on our bot and trying to scoop it up through a net instead of having a hoop.
We're here with
the bluebells.
What were 3 things you wanted your bot to achieve, and how did you accomplish this?
The propeller to not fall off.
How is your bot unique?
It's unique because of these long things. They have actually hold air, so it wasn't actually supposed to have those, but it keeps sinking, so we had to add them.
What are some of the challenges you faced, and how did you overcome them?
Well, like the propeller keeps breaking off, so yeah, that's something.
And we didn't achieve it.
Thank you for your time and good luck. Today we have
Shanika,
Phoebe.
What were 3 things you wanted your bot to achieve, and how did you accomplish this?
So we wanted it to have enough buoyancy that it wouldn't float to the top, but it would sink enough. And we accomplished that by using these rocket-looking thingies.
What testing have you done to find out that your changes have made a difference?
So we didn't get time to do testing, actually.
What were some of the challenges you faced, and how did you overcome them?
So the propeller kept on falling off on this one, and then we just glued it with super glue in the end. Again, after like 5 times.
Okay, thank you for your time and good luck. Today we're here with
Ruby and Tui.
What are the 4 forces that impact your marine bot, and how have you modified your marine bot to change the effect of those forces?
We just used buoyancy.
Today we're here with
Ivana,
Lexi,
Divya.
What were 3 things you wanted your bot to achieve, and how did you accomplish this?
We wanted our boat to like at least be like midway, not flow too much or sink down at the bottom. But then we quickly realized our first bot that we built was the wrong size. It was too big. And so we adjusted it within like our free times and made it smaller. It does the perfect thing. And we weren't able to grab much of the like things, but then the scoring objects, but then we were able to go through the obstacle courses, which was good.
What are the 4 forces that impact your marine bot, and how have you modified your marine bot to change the effects of those forces?
So for one, we had weight management because our robot kept falling down, like sinking into the water. So we had to keep adjusting the amount of pool floaties we had. Either we put more or we put less in it. So just so we can get neutral. So as we can see right now, it's like just right. So it's neutral for however we control it.
What testing have you done to find out that your changes have made a difference?
We were just testing out over there. We put it in the water and we were starting it. At first it wasn't really doing much, but then we realized because the cord was getting tangled and our battery wasn't powerful enough, so when we used someone else's battery, it actually moved and we could do some of the obstacle course.
How did you design your bot to accommodate the different courses?
We made it small first of all because it will suit all the different activities that we had, especially the parkour where we have a small amount of space to go through the ring. So with the small robot that we had, it was good. For the others, we did have a hook, but after readjusting everything, we don't have a hook, so we can't really catch the objects. But we still have our net, which was able to catch objects, but during that time, our robot wasn't working.
The hook was just added on weight, which kind of brought down our robot. So we just took it off, and we still have the net to catch the objects.
How is your bot unique?
I would say the color, which is her favorite color.
The size,
and the amount of tape, the amount of tape on it,
and the colorfulness of it.
Yeah.
What was each team member's strength or responsibility?
She's very good at building, and she was quick with it as well. She
the fact sheet and
she was good at controlling the
I was
boat.
responsible for driving the boat.
What were some challenges you faced and how did you overcome them?
Today's whole program was a challenge, but we all made it work as a team.
Score points. We couldn't do anything really. We couldn't even drive it. But towards the end, we modified the whole thing, used a different battery, and everything worked.
Thank you for your time and good luck. We're here with
Nico.
Arlo. What were 3 things you wanted your bot to achieve and how did you accomplish this?
Work. And complete the challenges.
We got the best in the hatch retrieval. We got it the highest in that. We got the fastest time in seabed. We did pretty good in the obstacle course.
What are the 4 forces that impact your marine bot and how have you modified your marine bot to change the effect of those forces?
Flotation.
What testing have you done to find out that your changes have made a difference?
We cut the pool noodle things in half. We made them smaller, we made them bigger to test buoyancy. And then with the hook, it added a little bit more weight, so we added another floaty to that to make it even.
How did you design your bot to accommodate the different courses?
Kind of just made the utility one because we had the kit that could make that one. We didn't have enough for anything else.
How is your bot unique?
It's not really unique.
What was each team's member's strength or responsibility?
If we were there, we did it. If we weren't, the other person did.
What were some of the challenges you faced and how did you overcome them?
The obstacle course, I couldn't see the hoops, so I got Arlo to help me because he could. That's how we overcame them.
The first one, our propeller came off, so that was really hard. So then we had to take it out and redo it.
Thank you for your time and good luck.
Kia ora, my name's Medana and I'm one of the judges here at the MarineBots Regionals in Rotorua and we are here with
Crazy Hangies.
Crazy Hangies, and today I'll be asking you some questions and you guys better answer them, okay? So, question 1, what were 3 things you wanted your aquabot to achieve?
Speed and for propellers not to come off.
How did you accomplish this?
By putting glue back on over and over again.
On what?
On our propellers.
What testing have you done to find out that your changes have made a difference?
We went on the hatch one and then it made a difference. Could actually open the hatch and lift it up.
How did you design your bot to accommodate the different courses? Obstacle course, retrieval course and surveying course.
I made our bot custom from my mind and then I built it.
How is your bot unique?
Because it's custom and it has no 3D parts on it.
What was each team member's strength or responsibility?
His main responsibility was feeding. He was watching, and my main responsibility was diving. He also fed, and he also drove.
What were some of the challenges you faced, and how did you overcome them?
Losing our propellers, and we just asked people to get them back. Even when our propellers came off, we still actually won the thing.